Hello everyone, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at our little grow setup we have here, and we're going to start on the outside. Because right here we have two humidifiers going. I have these on the outside because we need a little extra on the inside right now because of the stage of the grow that they're in. But all the humidity gets sucked through this muffler, and the charcoal filter goes up, goes sucked through the centrifugal fan that you see right there, goes around the corner, and then it comes out right down here. Now there are, however, there's one hiding in the back. There's one of the humidifiers. Second largest humidifier here in the front. Here in another week or two, they will be more than capable of sustaining the proper humidity that I need. But right now I need just a little extra push, not to mention it's dry here in Michigan right now. But these are our lovely ladies. Now you're going to notice that there are mesh, 2 layers. The first layer holds the primary stalks underneath. The second one holds what are eventually going to be the flowers of the plants, or the buds. Now everything that you see sticking up here, all of these little branches that you see above the net, those are all going to be buds. And I guarantee you, by the height of how much they are above the net, that's how big these buds are going to be on this. Now we also have here, for air circulation, we have a fan circulating the air. Now I rigged this up. This is a little trick of my own doing. I used marine grommets because they would stop the vibration. I put them every so many inches up against the bar, and then secured it here against the bottom and braced it so that there would be no, when the fan was oscillating, it wouldn't make this move. So that was my own little invention. And in order to get enough CO2 in here for the plants, they came up with these little handy bags. I have 3 of them in here. Now, to keep the air circulating so that the neighbors don't smell our lovely ladies here, and they do smell, I have over here my 6-inch filter. Actually, it's 8 inches, but it goes to a 6-inch filter. It has the muffler on the outside, charcoal filter in the middle, comes through here, comes around. It gets sucked into a 6-inch centrifugal fan, and then that comes around. I have a controller for the fan, so it's, because the other one's a little bit smaller, I don't have to run it on high, but the fan does have to be larger than the intake fan. I invented this little vent here that goes in the window from the outside. It looks like any other window venting. It actually looks like it goes with the shutters. Air goes in here. I insulated foam, the little thin stuff that comes with your packages. Put layers of that on the inside here. The vent is on the outside edge over here, so it gives even more room to spread it out. You can't smell a thing. Now, these babies are pretty sizable. Give you a hint. Get the old tape measure out. Aren't they pretty? We'll go back here to this tall mama. That tall mama is 27 inches right there. Come over here to this big gomer. Oops. I say we're stuck somewhere because that's 28 inches. Now, the driving force to this whole system, and the thing that I'm the most proud of, is the light rail. As you can see, it moves across. A little small motor up here, and it is holding in its little clamps the sticker's coming off of it from all the humidity in here, the 1600 watt Mars Hydro, excuse me, Mars 2 Hydro. It is the largest LED light that you can buy without buying a Pro Series, and I don't have that kind of money. It took us a long time to save up for this baby, but it was worth every penny. And the coolest part is, right now, we have it in flower. But this has a switchable ballast. See, that puts it in flower, and this one puts it in bloom. Now watch what happens when I turn off the bloom. Now suddenly it's blue. It's much bluer in here. We removed almost all of the red spectrum. Not quite all of it, but quite a bit of it. Turn it back on. Big difference. Want to see a better display? Alright, there's my arm when it's in growth. That's my arm when it's in bloom. Nice and red. But this is our grow baby. And like I said in a post, we started her on April 1st. We flipped the switch. Makes it easier to remember when things need to be done. But yeah, we did these April 1st. And they're a 9-week grow, 9 to 11 weeks. So we still got another 6 to go. So here next week, those get shut down. The humidity gets to drop down to between 45 and 40%. It stays that way up until the last few weeks. As you can see, I grow in soil. I don't use any chemicals. What I do use to feed it are just microbes that are beneficial to the soil, that are all natural, and it's kind of like giving activia to your plants. Keeps them regular. And then I also give them a product called Recharge, which is nothing more than amino acids and folic acid for the plant. It's got raw molasses in it, so that gives it carbohydrates, and that's it. And water. So all these things get fed. Like I said, no chemicals. I don't believe in them. I believe in all natural. Because my cats medicate. Luna's an older cat. She was having really bad stomach problems when we first started growing. And now that she medicates by eating the leaves, she no longer gets sick. Here, let me give you a better example of how big this plant is here. See if I can get it in there. There's my palm, and there's a leaf. And I've got big meat paws for ladies, so. But that's it, boys and girls. That is what we do and how we do it. Because we don't have the room to let them just grow straight up like many people do, because our ceiling slants. If you take a look, we've got a lean going from hither to yon. A lot higher back there. It's not as, you can't really tell as much with this, but a very, very steep angle. So there was no way of really doing an accurate, stable light rail without it having swing and sway. And that's just, pure disaster when it comes to putting anything in ceiling. So this was our only option, and you can only raise the light so high, so this was how we had to do it. And like the guy said, it's not how many plants you have, it's how much space the plant takes up. Well, now you've seen our little grow up. I hope you enjoy. I hope it taught you something. Have a blessed one.